This Liberty Sports Update is brought to you by Beacon Credit Union.
Real proud of our team, especially down about 2 minutes to go, down 12, and really fought back, gave a great effort, closed it out, and knocked down some pressure free throws at the end to go into overtime. Just come up a little short. The game is pretty simple. You got to make some shots, and amazing effort with getting 24 more shots. I mean, that's amazing. The team also rebounded extremely well on the offensive end. Won the battle of the boards, won the battle of number of shots, actually made 4 more baskets. When you start looking at the stat line, you go, how in the world did this team lose? We just need to be a little bit better at finishing shots, obviously, with 24. So the game is pretty simple. We got to make shots and without overcomplicating it. Excellent effort just to get that many more shots and to come back down 12 and in a short minute. Well, actually, the 2 minutes or whatever we were when we're down 12. There's a period of time we just got to be solid, and we can't take plays off. And that sort of got us in a hole. And good effort, some great learning points that we could take from this game, and it's painful though, and I'm not going to hide that.
What are some of those learning points that you can take away and work on this week in practice moving forward?
Yeah, I think we just have to be obviously taking that many shots and just a lower shooting percentage. We have to be focused enough on making the shot, the basket. That's one thing, and just being consistent with our defensive effort and just transition. We knew this was a good transitioning team, like Florida Gulf Coast, like Jacksonville, and some other teams in our conference. That really hurt us for them to get 10 points on transition, and it wasn't so much that they beat us down the floor. We just didn't communicate and didn't see the ball. They just got down the floor. Sometimes you have a bad shot or a tough shot, poor shot, or you turn it over, you cannot get back. But there were several times that they got back, and we should have been more alert and maybe matching up and communicating and switching. So just the transition and understanding what we're looking at. Also, teaching point 2 would be knowing personnel. We didn't see them do anything that we haven't seen them, and we haven't discussed in preparation before, yet they're still able to make some shots off of that. So again, teaching points was really focusing again on our defense. I mean, at the end of the day, we score 71 points is pretty effective, but when you and probably teaching point again, just focus on making your shots.
What did you learn from your team in that late comeback to force overtime, being down 12 in the last couple of minutes, to see them put together that comeback? What did you learn kind of about the grit of this team?
Well, I didn't learn this. I've known the grit was there. Can we stay focused and not make every play, but be engaged in every play? Don't take a play off. And we certainly couldn't take any plays off on defense or offense at that point in time. We made those plays down with 2 minutes and 40 seconds or however much time it was. So I didn't really learn that. They just got to see that taking a play off or 2 plays off in the second quarter or first quarter or throughout the game can get you in trouble when it's really a close, evenly matched game. And I just hope they understand that. And the real teaching point would be, let's transition with purpose and intention and not give up so many points like that.
What can you say about Audrey Clark? She played 34 minutes tonight, had career high 11 points. what was she doing out there to help the team?
You know, Audrey has come in as a walk-on. Audrey has been consistent as a walk-on. Audrey has continued to work in every aspect. She's an amazing young lady, a spiritual leader as well. I think her heart is just chasing God and following her mission, and God's blessed that. And she's a pleasure to have on our team. We need, I'll take 15 just like her. Now, I need some of them to be 6'2", and some of them 5'8", 5'10". She's just a wonderful young lady. Now, what is she bringing? She's bringing a consistent work ethic to practice, and everybody's gaining confidence and trust in her, including myself. She gets those minutes because she's been consistent, and I'm not surprised, you know, with her numbers here, because she's been pretty consistent on the defensive end. And 34 minutes. We needed our bench really, and we knew that. We needed our bench to really step up and give some people some time. Here's Ashton pick up a couple fouls really quick, and Kennedy come in the first half and just played excellent. We needed her there, and trying to, and we're in the fourth quarter. I want to give Ashton a little break there just to get some water and be ready to finish strong. We needed our bench to come in and be effective. And I sort of got off of your question, but Audrey is just, that's not a surprise. Yes, it's maybe a career high. This is what's expected of her, and very pleased with her efforts tonight.